in real life.
Hello. Welcome to the accountability call number 33. 33 is my favorite number, y'all. So I should
Oh,
be
wow.
bringing more energy to this one, but baby, I'm tired today. Okay. Welcome,
Yes.
welcome, welcome. Every week we come here to hold ourselves accountable to the things we got to do and the things we want to do, the things we love to do, and the thing we must do. Okay. So all of them, all of them.
Yep.
I'm International Inez. I am a coach for moms who want to travel but aren't. And I come here with my friends, Zenitra and Eve, who are both mothers in their own right, whether they're mothering adults or they're mothering kids, or both. Because if you like me, sometimes you gotta do both, okay? How are
Yep.
you ladies today?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, just leave it there. That's enough. I'm feeling
Good.
good.
Fabulous. Eve, how you?
Okay. Yes, and just still mentally hyping myself up for the week. Mondays are my longest days, and that's why I love our calls to drag me to my excellence. So yeah, I'm feeling okay.
Mm-hmm. Fabulous. Okay, so let's jump into what you learned last week. Does anybody have anything they want to share that they learned last week on this journey? I will share mine.
Go ahead.
Mine came from my pseudo mother, Tracy Perry. Okay. Because
AKA my mother.
AKA Zanitra's mother. Okay. So I
Um,
have been going, we have been on this full-time entrepreneurship journey now almost for a year for me. June will be a year.
wow, yeah.
And one of the things that has been on my mind, but has been something that I've been avoiding is considering employment. Mostly because I've wanted to focus on my business. I haven't really seen things that I want to apply to from a job perspective. Applying for a job is a whole nother job. And I was like, I already got two businesses I'm running. Ain't nobody got time for that. But what I realized last week was that I also have not been considering it out of pride, in that I want my journey to be a certain way. And I was talking to Z last week after a wonderful uh event I had with some of my close friends. And she told me that her mother said to her, she was like, let me get this right. The worst case scenario for you is that you're gonna have to get a job and make 150 plus $1,000. That's the worst case scenario. And I was like, well, damn, she right about that. Like, this is the worst case scenario. Like, I'm over here in the pool like this, swimming, struggling, like, no, we gonna learn to swim. We gonna learn to swim. And it's like, girl,
It's a boat right there.
it's a boat right there. And we still can jump off the boat in the pool, swim, and then get back in the boat. Like, so I was like, okay, girl, you right. These is first world problems. When the worst case scenario is that you can get 150 plus $1,000 a year from a job.
Yeah.
So that really rooted in my spirit. That is what really helped me to really realize that I was holding on to the story that I wanted it to be, the journey that I wanted it to be, as opposed to doing what is just best right now. Right. I made a choice in June of last year. Right. I'm still making choices on this right now. I haven't fully made a decision, but I can do that. Like, and it's okay. Like, it doesn't have to look a certain way. I don't have to shame myself. I don't have to be in self-judgment. I don't have to be like, well, you said you was gonna do this, now you done failed because it didn't go a certain way. No, baby, no. Just do the thing. Like, so that is what I learned last week. It helped me to really just like anchor in my spirit that you're making something a bigger deal off of pride than you really need to.
I will be interested to see how this pans out, because it could also be very easy to swing from one pride to the next. when this is something even that we covered during your meeting last week too, was this idea of holding on to what the outcome may be, because in you releasing the need for entrepreneurship to be the only way or to be the thing that you're focused on, who knows what may come just by you releasing and be like, fine, I'll get a job. Fine, I can apply for a job. You know,
That's
so like don't swing from entrepreneurship is it to the job is it, because you could also be over there holding it. Like, girl, just do the things. Do the things. You'll continue this path. You'll be applying for jobs, and let God bless you how He sees fit.
Right. No, that is exactly what I mean. Like, I know entrepreneurship is not it. I mean, I know getting a job is not it. Like, just based on my self-awareness and my awareness of the world right now. Like, however, allowing that to be an option was not an option last week. Yeah. It was like, no. I'm not even considering it. Right. Whereas now it's like, oh yeah, I am considering. Like, why not? Because to your point, I don't know what type of consistent income, right, is going to come in, right? I don't know what type of inconsistent income is going to come in, and now I'm just open to it, whatever it may be. So, and also making space, because one of the things I kept saying was, I don't have time. And that's one of the things that we get ourselves into, is deciding we don't have time, as opposed to like just making space for something, right? So, yeah, so that's one of the things that I learned last week.
Did we last week? Oh, let me go outside. Last week, did we talk about? I know it was just you and I, Inez. Did we talk about rainbows and raindrops? Did we talk about that?
No.
Okay, so then I must have been sharing it with somebody else. So, I may have learned this a couple weeks ago, but it really sat in my spirit this past week. So, I was watching a video and it said that we need to view opportunities like raindrops as opposed to rainbows. And no, that's not what they said, but that's how I made it work, because I like these little words to work out. Okay. But in the sense that, people always people a lot of times have angst around missing an opportunity or a missed opportunity. And for a long time, I didn't believe that you could miss opportunities, because I'm like, well, what's for you is for you. Like, you can't miss what God has for you. But this scenario was saying that opportunities are not like rainbows that come once in the blue moon that you have the ability to miss. Opportunities are more like raindrops, like where they are constantly falling. And so you may miss this raindrop over here, but there's still plenty of raindrops that are available for you to catch, which will support you in your journey. So even if you happen to miss one opportunity, there are so many more that they are in constant abundance. When it's raining, it's not just one drop at a time, right? The opportunities are always there. You just got to have your bucket open and be ready to catch them. And so the idea that opportunities are more like raindrops than rainbows gave me a lot more freedom too, in realizing that opportunities are going to be constantly coming. I just have to be ready for them. And even if I happen to miss one, it doesn't mean another one's not like right beside it, right behind it, right around the corner from it. And that began to manifest because I had the conversation with Inez around what my mom told me, like, you just got to get a job. It's been in my spirit. I'm like, do I need to get a job? Like maybe I also need to just get a job. I'm like,
she was talking to you, not me.
She was literally talking to me. And I was like, girl, let me just pass this on to somebody who could use it. But I still have that question in my head, like, do I need to get a job? And so sometimes I'll just be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a job. Like, I'll get a job. And when that happens, more raindrops start to fall over here on the entrepreneurship side. So I had a session with a client here, and before I had even facilitated the session, he had already spoken to his colleagues about me, and they are already like, we want to work with you. I haven't even done the session yet, but thank you. Then I happened to go to an event and connect with some friends of mine from college. And I was talking to this one guy, telling him what I was doing. And I realized that he's like CMO somewhere. And so because I had this idea of like, oh, maybe I should get a job. I was like, well, shoot, maybe I need to go work on his marketing team because, you know, my background is in marketing. And he was like, here, like, let's connect because I definitely want to be able to bring you in. Like, you know, we'll find ways that you can work with our team. And I was like, oh, I had already jumped to like, maybe I can get a job with him. And he's like, no, let me give you some business on your entrepreneurial side. So those raindrops are constantly falling, right? Like you just got to get your bucket in the place to be able to get them. So yeah, opportunities are raindrops, not rainbows. That's the thing that I learned last week.
I'm gonna keep adding on to it then. I think also too the other thing is about with the raindrops and when they're raining, like that's something that you you can't control, but you know it's coming to you because you need sustenance and growth. Like you need the rain to live. You need these opportunities to allow yourself to like receive it and take it to like nurture your garden. But sometimes you have to figure out. Zenitra said, "Oh, make sure you have the bucket ready." But maybe sometimes it's just a cup, or maybe the actual bucket. Maybe it's a big. I don't know how to say the word in English. We call it a doom. You know those barrels that they be filling up to send back home to the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you made it like a big barrel. But I think what's needed is figuring out how much can you actually receive because sometimes you have to be ready to receive your blessing. But then also too, I think is also the process of like being able to filter, like being able to filter exactly what's really for you and what's not. Um, those are the two things. Like, what do I have the capacity to actually hold and then use? That's, and I think that's what the opportunity is. It's the combination of something coming to you, your ability to filter it, and your ability to actually apply it. That's when it's the opportunity. It has to be a mixture of the blessing and you being ready to receive the blessing. And I feel like one of the biggest things that is happening to me when it comes to my filters, filters could be like how much you want to work, how much you want to get paid, the people that you want to work with. But for me, one of the biggest filters that I realize that keep coming to my mind is peace of mind. Just like what will allow me to keep my peace of mind. That's and that goes to like a little bit of my lesson from last week is um yeah, I don't know, like some days like channeling and really sitting with like your peace and having peace of mind can be really easy. And some days it's not that easy. And I don't know if it's I guess the lesson I'm learning that I'm trying to see is it okay for those moments where holding on to my peace is a little bit of a struggle, or is it something else I need to learn to like have that homeostasis? Um, but yeah, that's mine. It was very, very good.
Portia, drop in the chat something that you learned last week as well. We want to know what was happening over there on the Otumba side of Philadelphia. Eve, I would say for holding on to your peace and your peace being a struggle sometimes, I think that's a bit just a part of life. Like coming up with the ways that we maintain inner peace in the midst of outer chaos is like adulting. It really is. So like acknowledging and allowing it to be okay for it to just be rocky, right? And to be sometimes be a fight to maintain the peace, right? Just to hold on to it, or something that you're conscious about and not something that comes unconscious. It makes me think about mom guilt, right? Battling mom guilt is a part of being a mom. Like it's not going away, right? It will always be there. And so there will always be this ride of fluctuating. How do I process it? How do I think about it? How do I think about myself when it comes? How do I think about my children? How do I reframe it? Like all of that, what are the things that help to bring me peace in those moments? It will be there always. So yes.
Thank you for that, Boots.
Okay, so goals for last week. Hold on, let me see. Oh wait, what was that, child?
Yep,
Okay. All right. So one of my goals for last week was to talk to the lenders and decide what we're going to do with the property, which I did. That was something else that I learned last week was, what was I gonna say? There's something I learned about from Byron Golden, around like not letting your feelings control your mind and letting your mind control your feelings, right? Oh no, not letting your feelings tell your mind what to do, but have your mind telling your feelings what to do. That's what it is. So when it comes to my property, honey, my feelings was telling my mind what to do, baby.
Big. It was loud. It was screaming.
Big time. To the point where I couldn't even get to the point of using my mind at all to actually look at the numbers, assess. I couldn't even get there. I was just like, I'm tired. It's too much. I'm over this. I'm tired of being in this. I want it to be over. I don't have time to be raising, like, all of the things. I don't want to raise money. All the things, right? So my feelings was just like, mind, shut up, sit down. Now, the interesting thing is, what I learned with regard to being a generator is that I'm supposed to turn my mind off anyway. So that might have been it might have happened because I turned my mind off. Like, however, like, yeah. So I'm glad that I made that decision with regard to what we're gonna do, and I feel a lot lighter about it. Now that I've actually allowed my mind to do numbers and stuff. The other thing I wanted to do was talk to 5 moms. I didn't talk to nobody last week, y'all, because last week was a mess with regard to my children being home almost every day last week. So I didn't really get a whole lot of business stuff done. I just got stuff done for my real estate, but technically that's business too, so whatever. Self-coaching and journaling. I feel like I was not doing that either. Trusting my gut. I was indeed doing that. And I was supposed to lean into my 2024 principles, one of which I leaned into, which was getting back to working out. I realized that I wasn't working out, not because I didn't want to work out, but because I was disappointed that I had stopped. Right. And one of my habits is when I am on a workout flow, something in my life will come up that demands a lot of my attention and my time. And because working out and implementing and putting working out into my schedule requires a significant amount of my mental state right now, because it's not something I love to do or necessarily want to do. So the mental strength to do it is required. And if I don't have the mental strength, I'll be like, that's off the list, baby. It's gone. So I was disappointed, and that's why I wasn't starting, because I was like, I'm tired of restarting, right? So I did get back to my routine, slapping a good 10, 15 minutes of moving this body together, because at the end of the day, this body ain't getting no younger, boo. So it can only go down if I don't just do something. So yes. And my word last week was practice. I got to think about if I was practicing. I don't know. I can't remember. It was such a blur. I can't remember, but yeah, I have no idea. That might be my word again this week, actually. How about you, ladies? How was last week?
Last week was pretty good. So first I was supposed to complete the team building workshop, which I did, got all of my materials created. And now I have some like feedback. Now that I have experience, I have some decisions to make on how to like tweak those things. So that feels good. Create an abstract for positive overthinking. I did not do it. I did not create an abstract. However, I did do the positive overthinking exercise during the team building workshop, and people loved it. So that was affirming, and I need to create the abstract. Create daily discipline / boundaries. So right now, the 2 things that I have on my daily discipline is to wake up at 5 a.m. That is more aspirational than it is task. I'm waking up at 5:15. I haven't made it to getting out of the bed in the 5s yet. So we're gonna work our way there. We're gonna get there. And also journaling, which I didn't do that either. Y'all know I have a resistance to writing, but I'm gonna do it. It's something that I need to do daily. I'm also adding to that list reading before going to bed, because I got to slow this mind down, because my dreams are so active. I swear it feels like I never go to sleep. Like. Wow. And I remember my dreams every morning. Like I wake up like, child, we just had a time.
That's funny, because I don't remember my dreams at all, but my husband remember everything. I'm like, He'd be like, "You was dreaming last night. What was you dreaming? Because I heard you talking." I was like, "I have no idea."
Well, that's interesting because when we were young, we were in elementary school, we used to call each other, especially during the summer, every morning and tell each other about our dreams.
Oh well, I don't remember that.
So I don't know when you lost the skill. Of course, you
Sure.
don't remember that because you don't remember nothing.
All right.
But
Whew,
I never lost it. I still remember my
that's
dreams.
crazy.
Yeah.
Also remember that journaling can just be a voice note. They don't have to actually be writing.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to remember that because I said I was gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's easier. Let me write that down so that I remember because every time I think journal, I think writing.
Yeah, it's like you have a resistance, like that's also, you know, that's like that is also what happened to me. Is your like the emotion of it blocks the other ideas. It's like, girl, no,
We don't want to write.
we don't do that.
Nobody say write. We say journal. Document today.
Yes, document. Yeah.
And then I had my delayed yes on there. I don't think anyone asked me for anything this past week, so I didn't have to say no or give a delayed yes.
Well, that's a clap right there. Ain't nobody asking for nothing.
Hello.
Don't ask me for that.
Don't ask me for nothing. I'm trying to think. Did I ask for help last week? I did ask for help. I ended up not needing it, but I did ask for help last week. So
good job.
That all goes in there. And then the Riot Retreat marketing plan. Still working on that, but I did get some direction and speaking to some folks who are local to Tulum, even on the call with you and Terry's information around the people who live in Tulum, like live a retreat lifestyle, was something that I had actually heard from someone else that currently lives there. So, so that was affirming. So it's still on the to-do list. And my word was trust. And I did that. I did that a lot. And I think it really helped to ease my anxiety. So like helping me stay calm, just like trust that, you know, these raindrops are falling and I'm taking the steps and like just be cool.
Eve, I know we mentioned Eve, but how was your
week? Pretty good. It was definitely, again, like just up and down, but like, yeah, really good, you know. Definitely went out to go dance. I found an amazing spot on Wednesdays to go dance. Amazing. I'm talking about everybody up and dancing. Everybody, okay, like line dancing. Yo, it was just like line dancing to like Afro beats and then salsa, and then everybody come together for more line dancing, and then they go back to like salsa, then line dancing again, but like electric slide, like Afro American type line dancing. Like it was amazing. It was like three,
what's
four.
the name of the spot? Because we need to know.
Oh, Afro Kiko.
Afro Kiko, yes. So if you got to go on a cry, check out Afro Kiko. I know I will be.
So that is gonna be my thing. I'm going there every single Wednesday. Okay. So so that was good. Also like dance and like walked a lot, which is what I said I wanted to do. I read so much because I do research and project management. So document. So but I did find time to read you know, some like life, you know, personal development stuff. I began my research activities for that contract. Actually got interview today for something else. Tell you more about that later. Which is crazy, but what I deserve, raindrops are falling. Deciding on a strategy for the rental property by May 1st. I feel like I'm almost there. For what needs to be moved forward with. And then I'm supposed to be completing my scripts for YouTube. I feel like I'll be doing too much, y'all. That's pretty usual. Completing the scripts for YouTube. Outlines are done. No full on scripts. So at this point is like either I go in and just wing it or I write down what I actually want to say. But yeah, videographer waiting on me, y'all. But so we're just gonna continue with that. From last week, I had be present and say no. I feel like I've been present. Again, still work in progress. Saying no. I feel like I've been doing good, but need to stop feeling some type of way once I say no, or just saying no and be done. Like, but I did have opportunities to say no, which felt really good because reclaiming my time. Mm-hmm.
Listen, we gonna feel some type of way
Mm-hmm.
because that's our nature. Like that's our nature. However, we don't let our emotions tell our mind what to do.
Just feel some type of way, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
feel some type of way,
But you already said no.
and then go to Afro Kiko. Let the feelings go away.
Very good. Very good.
Feelings away. Portia, are you there? I saw you. I don't know if you're still there. Anywho, if you're watching this, drop how you did last week on your goals in the chat. Like, did you get your things done? Do you feel like you didn't get the things done? Did you feel productive? Did you feel accomplished? Did you feel like what happened last week? I don't even remember. All right, so let's jump into the goals for this coming week. We usually do 3 to 5 goals, one of which has to be a self-care goal. Y'all know my self-care goal be the same like every week, child. Every week. And I don't be doing it. Like last week, actually, I feel like it was something else. I think it was self-coaching and trusting my gut. Either way, it's gonna be that this week. It's gonna be go to bed. Like that just child.
One day this weekend, I had a dream about telling you to go to bed. Like,
Girl.
that's how active my brain. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I go to sleep because it be real stuff that's happening in real life that's happening in these dreams. But I had a dream about talking to you about going to bed.
Going to bed. Like, go to bed.
I'm done.
Okay, so one of my other goals is I am planning to start having a monthly just get together meet up for moms called Moms Off Duty. And I want to plan I want to organize the one for May. I want to decide where we're going to go and just send it out to some of my mom friends, some of the people I know who have mom groups. And tell them, come on out, child. Come on, let's talk about the things. The other thing I want to do is apply for 3 jobs. I put 3 because I already got 2 that I already know I need to apply to that I've been like, I ain't applying to it, but I'm going to apply. I need to talk to 5 different moms. I just want to talk to them about the getaway. I want to talk to them about what I'm doing. Basically, I feel like what I want to do is a form of prospecting too. Mm-hmm. Like, so I can start talking to some groups about what I'm doing and then go to bed. Okay. I feel like there's another goal that I need to put down, but for now, I'm gonna just stop there because that's full. And if I get to those 4, I'm gonna be doing good. As y'all talk about y'all goals, I'll think if there's another one that I need to do. But yes.
So I'm putting the positive overthinking abstract at the top of my list this week.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get that together because I have some folks that I need to send it to. I need to do my team building that I facilitated last week to do a follow-up to see what the survey results were, see if they had any feedback. Keeping the Riot Retreats marketing plan on the list. We're adding prospecting back, my favorite thing.
All right.
But it needs to get done. But I mean, I'm reframing how I'm thinking about the prospecting because like the conversations that I have with people in person and scheduling a follow-up call, that counts. Mm-hmm. Right. Like, and not stressing myself over it. I also think about on your call where Terry said, you can't outwork God's plan. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so that helped relieve a lot of stress because a lot of times we'd be like, I have to do 1,000 things. If I don't do it, the guru said you got to do these 1,000 things in order for this thing to happen. And I'm trying to do 1,000. It's like, but God said you need to do 13. And you haven't done the one because you
haven't done the one.
So I'm trying to do the one. I'm trying to do the one. No, to get to whatever God's number is. Yes. Because there's no stress in doing the one, right? Like when I be like, okay, God, this is what you want me to do, fine, then I'll just go ahead and do it. But when I start listening to other people, that's when the stress comes. So prospecting is on there, looking at it from a new perspective. And we'll work our way up to the, 5 every day or whatever the number was. Mm-hmm. And my self-care goal is to watch the sunrise. So that's tied to my get up at 5 a.m., actually get out the bed.
Which is actually tied to go to bed too.
Which is actually, listen, it's very much tied. 9 times out of 10, I do go to bed. I don't go to bed when I should go to bed, but I don't go to bed when Inez goes to bed. She be up 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not doing that. But
So
I
go to bed, stay in the bed, because you go to bed and wake up,
and I wake up right.
Whereas when I go to bed, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay,
You done for 8 hours straight. I'm good for about 3, 4. Yeah, I have been drinking my bedtime tea. I'm just trying to calm this mind down. My kids was like, "Why are you drinking that?" They was like, "Is it a bedtime tea? And you got an afternoon tea and a morning tea too." So I had to explain to them the uses of teas. But anyway, yes, going to bed. Like I need to be in the bed by 10, sleep by 10:30. If I could do that, then it'll be much easier to get up at 5, to get out the bed at 5 a.m. I'm also unlearning that I'm tired because I don't necessarily feel as tired as I once felt. And like I feel like when my body wakes up, then like it's like, okay, we didn't got enough sleep. So but there was a time where, especially if I wake up in the middle of the night, where I'm like, I'm trying to maximize my sleep, I'm not getting up. So I have to unlearn that and just like if I wake up, just get up. So there's a lot tied to watch the sunrise in order to get me there. So that is my self-care goal.
Fabulous.
I did want to put out there that I think that we as the accountability team should do some type of May accountability fitness check-in, because we usually have them on our goals, whether it's dancing or walking or some type of movement. It might be just like a do something for the month of May, like every day. Because June need to look a little bit different than April has. So
okay.
something got to look different. I need to be doing more. I need to see less, eat less. Something has to look different by June. So I'm just putting it out there. We'll do a May do something.
Yes.
I did set up the group chat.
Yeah.
And you just check in and say, I did something. You ain't got to say what you did, how long, just I did something today. As long as you're doing some type of movement, that I'm putting that out there for us.
Yes. Well, the interesting thing is I agree with that, because I decided last week, actually yesterday, really, that I am going back to my diet when I overcame cancer. Because y'all, diet is not no joke. Okay. Let me tell you, diet is not no joke. Okay. And usually if you can get that right, you ain't got to do much else. Because it will just come out you. Like, so I realized that I started getting like just a random itchiness like in my skin. And it's not even like I have a rash or anything. I'm just itchy. And I was like, you know what? I need to detox. Like, I need to remember, because sometimes you get on the diet and then you forget. You start, letting your emotions tell your mind what to do, and you start eating stuff, all of that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going back to a more regimented schedule with regard to what I'm eating, because it's really important. And usually that's the linchpin to everything else. So I'm with you on this May health journey. Honey, get your tea together, get your water together, get your walking together. Okay.
All of the W's.
Yes.
Get your weight together. Come on, walking.
Get your weight together. Exactly.
That's it.
Yes. I'm gonna pop Portia on here, even then we're gonna do your goals for this week real quick. Like, so Portia said last week, okay, she didn't have no goals. Listen, it was a whirlwind. Wasn't active, nor did she contribute to her ebook. Oh, girl, we gotta get the ebook done. I forgot. Portia's birthday coming soon. Yeah. But you did deliver your weekly newsletter and logistics for 2 events. That's good. That's good. Okay. Progress over perfection.
That's it.
Yes. All right. So that was last week. Okay, Eve, what's your goals for this week?
First of all, I'm down for the whole May W's, getting to wake up, the walk and the weight together.
So that we can win. We trying to get these
all of it. I'm here for all of it. I usually put on my self-care, like eat more veggies, movement, and read. And I feel like that is already a given intrinsically, even though sometimes I need a reminder. I think I put on here like, don't you ever doubt us moments. I feel like I need to have some don't you ever doubt us moments. Like, But like I need to like talk to myself like as if a friend was talking to me like, wow, didn't I tell you not to doubt us that you was gonna get that work done today? Didn't I tell you not to ever doubt us that you was gonna get that food done? You meal prep. Da, 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 da. Like so I feel like I need to do that for myself this week to continue with the notion of like that's my next step, I feel like, to help with the whole peace of mind situation and like protecting my peace of mind is to continue to remember that the brain is malleable. So I need to train this brain to be like, look. um I'm gonna continue with the research activities on my contract. That's just gonna be a constant, and it takes up a lot of my time. So it's the thing. And what I already have, like the scripts and the strategy. Those moments where I realize where I have like tasks that are coming up every week is either two things. It's either I'm not low key emotionally ready to do them yet, which is why they keep coming up. Um, because when I am, then they just get done quickly. Because I never know when I want to do something, it's done real fast. Um, uh, or there's still like some choices that I need to make before I decide on what to do next. So, so that's what I'm noticing. Because these the property and the script situation has been on here since I got to Ghana, but I think I need to give myself a little bit more time to settle than I thought. Because by the end of this week, it'll make a month that I've been here, and I'm like, how?
Right.
It's been a
Already.
month. All freaking ready. So yeah, that's what I got. I got some extra things in like real estate and planning a trip somewhere and visiting a farm, but that will come.
All right, all right. Portia said she's gonna join the detox in June because her birthday in May. Okay.
Oh, okay, understand.
She got
Okay.
turned up in May. I say
Yes,
enjoy
dog.
yourself.
Celebrate all months, sis.
All month. Enjoy yourself.
Had
Do
to
what you
say
want
it.
to do. Eat what you want to eat. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So we need to do our word. And Portia, while we doing the word of the week, drop your goals for this week in there. And if you're watching this, drop your goals too. What's your top 5 for the week? Oh,
Top
maybe
five.
1 to 5. 1 to 5. One of them got to be a self-care.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't put over here wake up, work up, water, and win. Like,
Oh, let me add wake up on it. That's another W. I ain't even
wake
have
up. Yes, wake up.
Wake up. Water. I'm
wake
done.
up, drink water, walk, weight
Yes,
loss, win.
yes, wait, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Wake up, water.
Yes.
Wait up a minute.
W's all May long.
All day long. Okay. Anybody got an idea what their word for the week is? It's gonna help them to get through the week. Last week, mine was practice. These was trust.
I'm leaning into trust again. It worked for me last week. I'm trying to see what it could double up on this week.
Okay.
I got a song popping in my head. Rain down.
Oh, come on.
Well, I had rain down.
Oh,
Yeah, the all the rain.
Either way. Either way.
I love
Like,
it. That was really good. Da, 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 da. Word of the week. It's the word of the week.
why are you laughing?
Out of nowhere, my brain was like raindrops, drop tops.
I can't. What?
Is in my head. That's Migos.
I can't.
Yeah, it is a song. Unfortunately,
Oh my god! It just came out the blue. I was silent and it raindrops.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know why my brain keeps going to doubt. Not doubting me, doubting the doubts. So I'm gonna go with doubt. I'm gonna go with doubt. Doubt the doubts this week.
Double doubt. Doubt the doubt.
Double doubt. It's a double doubt.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Look, I don't know. Okay, I'm telling you. My brain is doing nothing, honey. It's doing nothing because it didn't go to bed last night.
I'm
around trying to get some stuff done. My child was up till midnight But I have decided, since I know now that she is a manifesting generator and she ain't going to go to sleep until her energy is out, I let her just jump on the bed while I bought the groceries. Okay.
There you go.
Like, jump on the bed. She was turning herself into a ball in the mid-air and falling. Like, just
Which one was this, free or true?
true, girl. Like, true. Honey, free was sleep. Okay. She don't play about her naps, her food. That's it. She gonna be asleep. She gonna eat. She her mama child. Okay.
Me and you. That's a deadly combo.
Exactly. Me and you. Okay.
Oh my God.
Lord. So let me think here. The goals is around the business. You know what? I feel like my word for the week gonna be focus. Cause baby, I feel like I be unfocused. Okay, like I be having stuff to do. This is how I know I was unfocused. Last week I only wrote down my to-do list one day.
Yeah, right. That's out of practice for you.
Exactly.
Now, for me,
it was
par for the course.
Right.
For you,
for me, that ain't me. I should, and what I realize is, like, because I'm a generator, I do need to write the to-do list. However, I need to use my gut to tell me what to do first and what to do next, right? So I think my word need to be focused, because honey, this free stuff, that ain't me. Okay, I'll be free and ain't get nothing done, child. Just it be 3:00. I'm like, what happened? I don't even know. So yes, we're gonna lean into the focus this week to get this done. And we're gonna go to bed. Okay. I'm not adding another goal to my list because I'm just gonna try to focus on getting them folk right there. Portia, what's your goals for the week? Anybody else who's joining, if you have 1 to 3 or 4 or 5 goals to share for you this week, this is the accountability call, and we do hold each other accountable to get our things done. Yeah. I don't got nothing else, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm tired today. I'm tired. My energy is up. Portia, drop your goals if you want to share them. We got focus. We got trust. I feel like I don't like this word doubt, Eve. I don't know. Like,
really? Yeah.
It's given. I don't know what.
I don't know. Maybe you talk about like why am I doubting my doubts? Why am I doubting my doubts?
I want to know what's a word for doubting the doubts.
Let's put that in perspective. Yeah.
Yes.
What's the doubting the doubts?
Believe.
That's so funny because that's what I had originally thought, but then I was like, oh, I did that one already.
Oh, it don't matter, girl. Yes.
That's so funny.
That's what it is. Believe.
It's believe.
Yes, we're gonna believe today. Okay. So Portia says self-care is daily outside time. This is good because it's nice outside this week in Philly. We finally leaped over 80 degrees, honey. Exercising. What you do for exercise, Portia? What you be doing, girl? Walking? Do you be working out in the house? You got videos? Let me know, girl. And in the bed. Okay, listen. I'm about to join y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be in the bed by 10:32. Okay,
10:30 club.
10:30 is the bedtime. This is the group chat is going to bed and the workout. Okay,
and the W's.
Post your bedtime. Like, I'm going to bed. If you don't post you going to bed, that doesn't mean you ain't going to bed. Okay, we know you up. Yes.
And by you mean you.
Exactly.
Okay.
On the side, what we got? Finishing the ebook. Activate Black and Pregnant Philly event marketing plan. Yes. Let me know the date of that. I want to come. And seek event sponsors. Yes. Okay. Portia and I are in another accountability, a Philly entrepreneur accountability chat with one of our friends, Mary Nisi. And we just do a daily voice note on what the hell we had done in our business. Last week, I did one voice note on Friday, like I ain't did nothing. So that is really helpful too. Y'all, I got accountability all around me, baby. Let me tell you, because I wouldn't make it. I'm telling you.
Nope.
You gotta know. You gotta know what you need. It's very light and just getting back to it since cleared from PT. I don't know what I'm finna do this week. Okay, so she don't know what she's doing for a workout plan. I am a promoter of Grow with Joe all the time. She allow you to do a little bit of
There we go.
and it be done.
Trap cardio, Kukuwa fitness, move your
Oh yeah,
boomsy.
Coupa Fitness. I like them too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trying to pop it, drop it, lock it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, all right, ladies. Well, that's the end of our accountability call for the day. Y'all join us again next week. We'll see y'all on the other side. Bye.
Bye.
The other side, the other side.